6 months ago or so, July-ish, summer of last year, I have a buddy who has a daughter who went to college, and his daughter had these cats who she loved, and they had lived with them. And my buddy was moving down to start a company in Silicon Valley, and he lived in Livermore. And so he came down, and he had no place for the cats. His daughter went to Azusa Pacific down in Southern California. So he was over, and we were chatting about it, and he says, I have nowhere to put these cats. I said, well, you know, I got a room. I've been thinking about renting it. He says, hey, what if I paid you to put my cats up? I said, what do you mean? He says, well, what if they just stayed in the room? I said, okay, sure, I guess. I said, what do you mean? He says, just all the time. I'll come visit them, and you know, I live close. And I said, sure, no problem. So I thought, okay, well, I was going to rent the room on Airbnb, but it doesn't have a kitchen and stuff like that, but it's a self-contained little studio. So I said, okay, well, we'll try it. I figured, you know, cats, you know, they don't have opposable thumbs. You know, they don't have attitude. Well, they have attitudes, but they don't, you know, they don't talk back, and they don't know who Trump is. So that's great. So I said, you know, why not? So we stuck them in, and they've been great. They live in there. We come see them. We feed them. We keep them there, and they're loving life. They're living large. Yeah, I don't rent to cats or anybody else. I wanted to rent to somebody, and I probably ultimately will end up renting the place to somebody. But you know, this market is so expensive. And people, you know, care about their pets as much as anything else. You know, they're part of the family, so they want to take care of them. And so I don't plan on renting. I'm not renting to pets or anything, but it was very unusual. So it's just a crazy situation. There's two cats, Tina and Louise, very cute cats, and they just stay there. So the only thing I didn't have was HVAC. I didn't have heating and air. So I actually had to install for like $5,000 a heating and air conditioning unit, which I should have anyway. You know, and it was just going to go useless unless I did that. So I did.